beetroot and the sweet potato.
Okay.
Fuck off.
What?
Andy doesn't share food.
No, it's alright.
No.
Wasn't sharing, it's theft. It's fine.
Okay. Here we are again then.
Yeah.
Totally unprepared.
We've done an
Adelaide.
intro, so, you know, it's up to one of you three to do an intro this week.
Who's one of us three?
Well, me and you have done an intro.
Oh, of course, yeah. Up to you guys to do it now.
Yeah, Holly, you're in the middle.
Hello and welcome to 28 Minutes Later. I'm Holly.
I'm Andy.
I'm Greg.
I'm Del.
And I'm Steve.
So we're back again
Smashed it.
in our storeroom. What we've got to chat about this week?
SCARCON.
SCARCON. Let's hit it at the top.
Yep.
Yeah, so we went to the 2016 SCARCON Awards.
Right, I would just like to thank everybody so much for coming. Who'd have thought when we started this 9 years ago we would have 400 people in a room, we would have the BBC filming this. It's a really, really good chance for us to show off what we love doing. You know I love going to your attractions, visiting them and being scared. You guys love building them. And this is what these awards are about. They're to celebrate the best of what's out there.
And we were up for 2 nominations. One was technical innovation for our weapon systems, allowing our customers to shoot zombies in the head, which is the only UK event that can do that. And the other award was Best UK Zombie Event. We got 50%. We won the Best UK Zombie Event.
Woo!
Best zombie survival event. Everyone who knows us knows we love being chased by zombies. So the best ones out there are the Zombie Survival Weekender, End of Days events. I thought there were a few of them here. Cheer and cheer anyway. The Last Survivors. Lockdown by Immersive Events. The Zombie Shopping Mall by Zen Events. Noisy. And Zombie Infection. And the winner is the Zombie Shopping Mall by Zen Events.
Number one, yeah. There was a lot of really quality, nominations on the list, and thankfully, they voted us first. So yeah, it was cool. It was a good night, wasn't it, Del?
Oh, it was an amazing night. I remember like a third of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time did you guys go home in the end?
I remember crawling into the hotel room maybe 4:30.
Did you see our message?
I guess it was.
On the
Yeah,
bathroom?
on the bathroom window. Yeah, the one that I was up till 5:30 scrubbing up.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's just blood. Could you just wipe it
No,
off?
dried.
Oh.
You better do it in lipstick, Greg.
What
If you've
did
ever seen a
Just
film.
after the
What did you start
conversation,
talking blood? Oh,
Yeah, blood.
Zed's was here.
here.
spelled very poorly.
Zed's was here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry about that.
It's alright,
Enjoy that,
man.
Hannah.
That would have been fuming.
Yeah, but it was really good. There was they had what was the circus thing called?
Oh, the Circus of Horrors is fantastic.
Yeah, circus.
Oh,
Horrors.
the Mongolian laughing boy.
By yourself, it's real. Did you finish, prick? Good girl. Okay, Mongolian laughing boy with the second half bit. This time I'd like you to place it straight through your face! Into the cheeky goats all the way around, Mongolian laughing boy. I want him seen in all corners. Look at this. Here he goes. Oh my God, here he comes. We've never had so much fun since the day you went to the dentist. Here he comes. Come on, you can do this. Let's go through one side.
Jesus, I was cringing through 90% of what he did.
I saw some of that on Periscope. I was
Yeah,
watching
I saw,
the
yeah.
live ones. I was hidden away somewhere here watching them. Like.
He would, like, the first thing he did was shove a big hat pin through his nose, and then it went through his face.
What?
And then they sat him in like an electric chair,
Oh, the electric
and they
chair.
made Michael Bolton touch his penis. And he
Yeah.
got his penis out, Michael Bolton touched
That's
it.
not the singer. That's the guy who organises SCARCON.
Oh yeah, not the singer Michael Bolton. Scared to Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton's lawyers are watching this. We're not insinuating you
Who
touched
Who
him
knew
very
Michael
well.
Bolton was a scare actor?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was terrifying.
Yeah, that's
It was really
amazing.
good.
I don't
And
know.
all of our Periscope videos are still on our Twitter channel. They're all still there. So if you want to go and have a look at some of the footage that we took, then it's at Z Zombie Events
Yeah.
over on Twitter.
Jesus, that was
Yeah, it was good fun. At one point we had like 300 people.
Watching
Yeah,
Periscope.
which on Periscope.
To be
Did you
fair,
have-
there's not a lot on Periscope at the moment.
And it was, women taking their clothes off. It
At
was
one
that
point,
bit.
yes.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
There were many little hearts
Yeah.
pot.
But I'm just going to hold on to it.
Me and Stephen were in here watching some of the Periscope videos that you did.
Yeah.
And now Stephen doesn't really know how to use Periscope. And every 5 seconds was going, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heart. You gotta make the
That's
heart
cool.
spin.
And we
Yeah,
were like,
make hearts.
woo! Loads of people are loving it.
and it was just Stephen.
Yeah.
Can you do it multiple times then?
Yeah, you can
just
hit it loads of
spam it.
times.
Yeah.
Spam it.
And we were like, whoa, you love this. It's in.
Meanwhile-
Steve.
Stephen really loved it.
Oh, actually, I was watching it and seeing loads of other because it's all different coloured hearts that come up.
That's
for
right,
different
yeah,
People are
different
logging,
people,
so
yeah.
all kinds of different ones that were coming up as well. So.
Yeah. So yeah, check that out over on Twitter. But yeah, it was a really
Well
good
worth
night.
it.
And Lee, who was on our last week's podcast, has got the award.
Yeah, we can't
And he's
show
on his
it.
way in.
We could
So if he
totally
turned-
put a picture up
Yeah. Oh yeah.
now.
Like Mel.
Yay!
No. Yeah. Wasn't that brilliant?
No, you can't call what you did yourself.
Yeah, that's
brilliant.
Well, it's
self-congratulatory.
funny.
It was alright.
Yeah. So yeah, that was good. So check that out. And well done us.
Woo!
Yes.
Yeah, and all the
Go
team.
team.
Yeah. Not just us. Though.
No, the event wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for everyone putting in the
Oh,
levels of
Jesus.
effort that they do.
Yeah.
But maybe.
And that was the public announcement that I put out. So, just... Okay! So, what else are we going to talk about?
Well, me and Holly did 28 Days Later, and
Oh,
I started
yeah.
backtracking. We went up to Secret Cinema event, but from the sounds of things, they've really pushed it forwards and on. Because you two have done it, a couple of our own friends have done it as well, but they did it even like sort of 2 or 3 weeks ago, and that's a completely different beast.
Yeah.
So if you haven't done Secret Cinema 28 Days Later yet, go do it because it was a fantastic
I think
experience.
they've only got
It's
like
only on for another week, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I've done it. I missed out.
I
Yeah.
missed it.
Oh,
It was so good. We got so into it. Those poor staff members. They didn't know what hit them.
We
when
were the
turned
kind
up.
of customers that we would just go,
Oh,
oh,
for
whatever,
fuck's sake.
mate.
Yeah.
Shut
That
up.
was us for their event.
Stop talking.
But that was
Just
really
let
fun.
me do my thing.
Oh, I've
and
been
move
busy.
on.
And it was good fun because a couple of my friends work at the at 28 Days Later, but doing like a couple of the face rolls. So we did a couple of sort of special things for them because I knew I'd bump into them. So for example, putting wounds underneath bits of sort of like wrapping and that. But obviously because we work here, we've got a little bit of experience of doing like SFX makeup. So when general customers go and they just do it for a laugh and then they get strung up in front of everyone, it's a bit like a ha-ha jokes on them. But for us, we actually did it so when we opened it up, we had like this big wound on our arm, and my friend Gaz Wilson, who works at Secret Cinema,
Right,
just
Gaz.
froze. All right, Gaz. He just froze for like a split second and just went, "Oh crap! Andy works at a zombie event." Okay, and then he made me look a complete dick in front of everyone by like fully like making me sort of look like I was infected and stuff like that. So it was kind of tit for tat, but it was yeah, they're really sort of well oiled now. It sounds like they took a couple of weeks to get up pace, but no, it's a really good machine.
You know when you got taken away because they thought you were infected? Did I tell you what the man next to me said to me?
No.
Oh, so this really big, beefy, bald man was sat next
Oh
to
god,
me.
I can imagine.
And he went, "Are you with him?" And I went, "Yeah." He went, "You should probably leave him." Just this big, beefy.
I was totally
was
expecting.
it just a punter or was that
Yeah.
in character?
No, that
No,
was
it
just
was
another
just a punter,
customer.
yeah.
Just a
So when he
punter,
came
yeah. Oh,
up,
dear.
this guy gave me a wink, and I was like, "Oh,
Cool.
I'll leave him."
Baby creepy,
Well, thanks, big beefy
guy.
man, for that.
Still together.
But he can do a SFX wound.
He can't do card tricks like you, Andy.
You
Yeah.
just have a makeup gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
What else have we done?
So last week we mentioned H1Z1.
Oh yeah, and we tried to.
I had a go.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
tried to
I
hook
downloaded
up
it.
online, and then we were like, "Oh yeah, we're going on this server. Yeah, we're going on this server." And then we realised we were playing on 2 completely different servers.
Yeah.
So we're
I was like,
trying to find
I looked down the
So
list.
that's what went wrong.
And there was one at the bottom called Z. So I was like, oh, brilliant, do that one. Turns out that along the way I didn't do that one. I went to another one. So Dell was like, there's one called Z. I was like, yeah, that's the one I'm in. And then I wasn't. And we were like met up at the same point because it's one map. And I was like, can you see this? She's like, yeah.
Yep.
I'm stood right next to it. No, I can't see you. Well, I'm definitely there. Yeah, we didn't, nothing blocked, but
Well done.
it's okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I think
You
it
can
needs...
tell there's a lot that they're doing to try and develop it.
Yeah, so coming from Ark to this, there's a massive, like, void.
I assume it's a massive step down.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is, yeah. It doesn't feel as organic. Like, I walked in and there was like one zombie just sort of walking around at the bottom of a river somewhere, and he beat the shit out of me within seconds. Yeah.
So,
I was like, right,
so it's not
doing
like
that.
a horde is dangerous, but one is okay. It's like you
No.
come across a zombie, you're
Yeah.
fucked.
You're fucked.
I had an axe as well.
Yeah.
And I was just, oof, 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 and it just...
It wouldn't die.
It wasn't dying. And the worst things aren't the zombies, they're the wolves.
Yeah.
Right? This wolf was chasing me and I'm hacking it. Like, it took about 20 blows to the head and it's not dying, and I died and lost all of my gear because I couldn't find it, and that was it. Yeah, it was game over.
Do you feel like you wasted your time?
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is pretty much what we were talking about last time we actually brought this up. That it's not even the other zombies that you want to be worrying about. It's
Yeah.
the people.
The people.
Because like you're on a PvE fucking server and this guy comes up and just tries to smack the shit out of you.
Yeah, I'm just stood there and he's just going, oosh, oosh, oosh. I'm like, it's a PvE server, mate. He's going, oosh, oosh, oosh. I'm like, why doesn't he get this?
What are you trying to
Sorry.
Player
do?
versus environment.
Okay, thank you.
Rather than
As
player
opposed to
versus
player versus
So it
player.
means you
yeah.
So
can't
people
just
can
go out
hit
beating
you,
people
but
up.
it won't do any damage.
Yeah, so it's like-
Don't do anything.
And then I just got on with my day.
Just following you around.
Do you have like a little headset? Can you talk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Great blood.
You just
you do.
leave me alone.
Yeah.
Just opening drawers all day for like 4 hours and getting like a can of beans.
Yep.
That's that.
Well, that's what real life would be like.
It is.
Yeah, it is if you've got no money.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
But
going around
I
opening
found,
drawers finding beans. Sorry, that's my life anyway.
I found a police station. I thought, oh, here we go. Got down to the basement. There's weapons lockers. Nothing in it. Nothing in it. Oh, can of beans.
Yeah.
Too slow to the game. Too slow.
People have already raided it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's it.
Because when you enter, it's like it's first
It's
happened
fresh.
for you,
Okay.
and then items respawn and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe check it out. It's what, like 12, 13 quid?
Something like that. I think
not
they're
great.
working on
Yeah.
it a lot to make it a lot more rounded for release on PS4 and
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah, it's got to come a long
Thing.
way if they're gonna.
They've
release
got
that.
they've got a lot of work to do on it, but I can
horrendous.
actually see it being really cool. I
Yeah,
quite like it.
yeah.
In other game news, the new Pokemon starters have been released. I'm not going to talk about it too long. They look cool. Check it out. The grass Pokemon looks really good.
So how do we feel about all the new starters as well? Like we're about a couple of months into the new recruitment drive.
Yeah,
that
we've had an
done now.
influx
We've
of
got
really good people, haven't we?
new people coming on. They're showing like real enthusiasm and
potential
getting to
as
grips
well.
with it,
And
yeah.
it's just really nice to get a new angle and a new kind of creative boost.
Yeah.
Because loads of people, obviously, us like 5 have worked together for around 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
so we know how each other tick, and we can kind of bounce ideas around each other, and we kind of can already predict the outcome. Whereas when we get new
Well,
people
this
in
is
and they're starting from the beginning, and the amount of new ideas we've had, we're like, "Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
It's brilliant."
Yeah, it's really good.
So
yeah.
I'm really enthused by
Which
it.
actually leads us on to something else to talk about, the fact that we've got our new Discovery role sort of kicking
Yes.
in this week, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, that was your
exactly, yeah.
brainchild.
Yeah.
Why don't you explain that?
Yeah. So
Well, it was Leeds, wasn't it? So.
yeah, so
It's really
I had I was entertaining some VIPs, so I was an extra member of staff one week, and
Were you entertaining some VIPs?
what?
Room service?
Hey,
It's an odd choice of words.
boy.
Just suspenders and a big fur coat with nothing else underneath it.
Yeah.
Hello, boys.
Doing a sexy dance.
I didn't even make an effort. Okay, I was looking after
Looking
after-
two guys from
Right.
radio.
It's better. Who was it you were looking after?
It was Capcom, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the Capcom week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the guys from Capcom down. If you haven't seen the video of them doing the event, it's on our YouTube channel, so check that out. But I was an extra member of staff essentially, so that just gave me the freedom to go around, make extra noises, let off extra grenades, play different characters, like some scientists, some alive, some dead. Just generally kind of adding a level of polish to everything, because everyone's so busy doing the event that we don't really have anyone that can just add light in extra places or make it different every week. So I just mentioned today about potentially creating a new role every Friday, and we've been trialling it this month, where a member of staff that's shown real promise and real enthusiasm towards the brand and the event and wants to be more creative gets to basically just fuck around with it. So they get to the primary role is to make extra noise and just lift that level of atmosphere to the entire event, so more smoke, more lights everywhere, but they're also given the opportunity to do whatever they kind of see fit that doesn't interfere with any of the core elements.
And there's the
of
potential
story.
for customers who come along to those events to have entirely new things happen
Absolutely,
that nobody's
yeah.
had before, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we've had extra scientists come in. Actually, one thing we were speaking about last week was having someone at the down switch, a bit like the old story with Stan. Oh, he's smiling. So potentially having something there, because we were chatting about how many actual characters that we have, and there aren't actually that many. Seconds, yeah, maybe.
We'll edit
I'll
that.
cut a bit.
And cut.
We're
We're going to have a short word with Greg about not spoiling the event.
Oh no, you can put that up like a censored content. Anyway,
You idiot.
But yeah, so just bringing in more characters, because in the old script we had like Ralph, okay, didn't speak, but they were still on the CCTV. We had Ralph, we had Armoured at the start, we had Stan. So there was just more sort of characters that you came across and got to interact with,
That's
which
what
makes it a bit
I
more
wanna do.
unpredictable.
well that's the problem.
Well, I
You've said this, and
guess
it's for a few of the new starters, or for a few of our staff members that don't usually get the chance to kind of branch out with their ideas, just because in the roles that they do, having the chance to kind of go and run with it. But as soon as you said, oh, we're going to have this role where we can sort of do what the hell we want, I'm sure all of us just immediately went, oh, we could all do this. And it's like, oh, no, wait, no, it's not for us. Oh,
No, it is for
I
us.
No.
It is
I
for
do
Oh,
it
you
next
do?
week.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, it's definitely is
I'm
for
gonna do
us.
I've just had a really good idea actually for that. I'm not going to discuss it on camera, but
We've
I
had
want to
a-
fuck shit up.
Yeah, we've had
wanna
only a
wreck it.
4-week month this month, and we're only doing it on a Friday. So, and one we were away for SCARCON, so we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So, did we do it?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. Because
We were too busy doing our jobs.
We didn't have the staff.
Going away winning awards.
So we've only had 3, but yeah, 100%. Like it will be one of us every month, I think, to do it. But it's really just to reward those people that want to be a little bit more creative, but don't necessarily want to do full on with customers all the time, like full on speaking roles.
Get a little bit knackered.
And like I said, the main reason is just to add more noise, atmosphere, light, smoke, and that kind of stuff.
Maybe skew the storyline a little bit so
Yeah.
that the people who are interacting with customers also have to stay on their feet. Because
Absolutely,
nothing's
yeah.
worse for customers than event staff that have done it like so often or so many times in a row, and
Yeah.
they're just getting a little bit
Not
stale
surprised
bread.
anymore.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So it should be good. I mean, so far it's been cool. Well, I think Taylor's done it a couple of times. I think he's doing it again today.
Today, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mel Gibson.
Yeah. It's not Mel Gibson.
Taylor.
Yeah.
I really want to do this Discovery role, but be a character all the way through it, just so I can have all the attention on me.
No surprises there then.
That's what
I'll
I
just
want. And I want to
zoom
really
in and
just
cut
be
all of us
annoying.
off to the entire podcast. Yeah. I'll just zoom in the camera and it'll just be you.
Yeah.
We'll be chatting.
No, because I've got
but
poppy
you can
seeds in my
just-
teeth.
Let me see, let me see, let me see.
close
Do
up
you
on the
know what?
poppy seeds.
A little bit sort of like, when Radio 1 guys were talking about doing the event on the podcast, because we had a couple of the podcasters from Radio 1 down the other
I've
weekend.
not even listened to it.
If you listen to the podcast, they can't say anything well enough about the event. Like they can sort of gush over it, which is really cool because like we really appreciate them coming down. But it was after they had a 20-minute conversation about pooing,
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
I
like
did.
you have to sit through 20 minutes of that, which is very funny for
It was
them, I'm
like-
sure. But I was like, just talk about like coming down during the event. I want to know what they kind of thought, and it follows them going, "Oh, I had a poo the other day." Oh no.
I think now is the time for someone's funny story, because this is going to be a thing now, because I've decided.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, we really should prepare for these things,
Yeah.
shouldn't we?
I nominate Stephen. Yeah.
Your face, that's a funny story.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left.
No, honestly, the thing, as I've said before, with this whole funny story thing, is unless literally something happens like the week before, it's very, very difficult to pull out all the details of an individual story. Good thing that's not loaded, isn't it?
You're right.
Put the bag in the wrong way.
Oh,
I could have got away with
lost
it.
copper points, lost
Yes.
copper points. But yeah, it's very difficult to pull out an individual story.
Well, one of the running gags that we have throughout the event, and it's not gonna break anything for people to come along to do it. If anything, it will probably make you prick up your ears a little bit more. Is that when we have our kind of scripted sort of sections or things that we know we're going to have to say and do, we always try and slip words in there that people won't necessarily catch. They're never overly explicit, or like we never sort of like try and sort of make a fool of any one person. But they're
just
always
phonetic differences.
just phonetic differences, just to see how into the event the customers are. Because if they break and they kind of look at you and go, huh? It's kind of proof that they're not really sort of paying, like not really
they're
into
just glossing over the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we've gotten away with some pretty outrageous sort of words. Things like, for example, in the old script, our team was called Tango Mike. So it was always trying to change Tango Mike over the radios into something else without the customers thinking.
The best one was Tandem Bike.
Tandem
Yeah,
Bike.
Tandem
Hello, Tandem Bike. This is Control.
Yeah.
And all things like that. And I think we had one event where we managed to get a bunch of them in. Another game we used to play, we can't really play it that much
No.
anymore.
It was beautiful.
But we used to make lists of band names or film titles or celebrities that you'd have to say in the script.
In context.
So I think what was one of the big ones that I had to do? Oh God, it was
You spread it out
Oh,
over
the
two lines.
Doodah band.
the Doodah Band.
What was it? The
Bonzo Dog Doodah Band.
The
That's
Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, and so
It
I
was
used
so
to,
mean.
I had to say that whole band name in sequence. It wouldn't have to necessarily be part of the same sentence. It wouldn't have to necessarily be in context, but I couldn't put any other words in between having to say that entire band name. And I used to get, on average, out of a list of 10, I used to get about 6 in before they just became impossible.
Yeah.
Sex
That's
Pistols was one that I was quite happy with, although that caused a bit of a dispute.
Ooh.
So I said Sex Pistols was the band, and I said, a few of those zombies sound like they're having sex. Pistols fired, and someone got their back right up because they were like, no, because that's definitely 2 different sentences. You can't have that. That was a moment of
Who
genius.
got their bit back up?
It was
Nina, she doesn't work here anymore
yeah.
because of that incident. Out.
She wasn't fighting.
But yeah, so that's something that if you ever do come down to the event, just keep half an ear out for that. You could find some interesting.
And if you call him up
Slips.
on it,
I'll give you a chocolate bar, but you have to find out.
you won't. When have you ever given anyone else a chocolate bar?
Well, I start eating it. If they ask for the rest of it, then I'll give it to them then. But it's up to them, isn't it? Really.
Okay.
There you go. There's your funny story.
Well, I nominated
Nearly a bit more.
Stephen, but you know, you just tell one. That's fine.
Because I was giving a bit of mercy on him because he
Yeah,
wasn't
that's fine. Stephen can come prepared for next week.
yeah.
Sorry, Stephen. I tried.
You're the one that put him on
I'm
the
not-
spot.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Whose side
Stephen.
are you on?
I don't know.
Right, done. Cut.
Steve's
Done.
my toy.
But we had a
Bored now.
competition.
Sorry, Ty,
We had a competition
Sugar
last
shit.
week.
We had a competition last week.
Last podcast.
We did have a
There's a
competition last
competition.
week, yeah, but we don't know the winner yet because
I know the winner.
there's still people. Is there?
There's still people to
Yeah, there's-
put in an answer.
There's still people putting in answers.
Yeah.
We've had 2 today.
Yeah.
Have we?
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll give it an extension to next week.
We'll
Yeah,
give an
so
There's a
extension
guy
to
that's
the
got
next
to
week.
anyway.
win.
So this won't go out.
I want the
until
guy to
we-
win.
What guy?
I want the guy.
Any
I
I
ladies
can't say it.
entering the
In
competition,
case
you are
they don't
still
win.
in with a chance.
I'm not gonna say tell you who it is, but it's a guy that's entered one of our competitions before, and by rights he should have won and he didn't.
Oh,
I know.
we've only had 2 competitions.
No,
So
no,
you
not
mean
one
that
of
one
these,
guy who
not one
actually
of
watches these
not one
things?
of
Oh,
these.
okay.
It was a previous thing that we did,
Oh, right,
and
okay.
he should have won it because he was the only one to enter.
What?
So by rights he should have won it.
You mean that
How did he not win it if he was the only one that entered?
I think it was just shit canned because only one person entered. So it was
Yeah.
like
Weekend.
the Z tour.
Oh, that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a week left.
That was from another.
Yeah, there's a week. Yeah, so if you haven't entered the competition,
Enter
Um,
it, but I
yeah,
want
but
that guy
they won't
to
know that
win.
because this is going to go out a week later. after the competition
Yeah.
finished, so.
And you're going to have edited it.
Good luck. you may have won.
So
Edit.
X-Men would have been out for a week by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X-Men, yeah. Nice.
God,
Is that how you gauge time?
Well,
Yes.
I was just looking at it. Actually, it came out on the 18th, didn't it? So that was 2 days ago, wasn't it? So
I don't know.
You just
I'm
put,
not
you put things in like
I'm not a fan.
BD and
No.
AD.
Well, the
before
whole
they're
series,
pulled.
or
No,
just
I
this?
like them.
No.
He doesn't like Bryan Singer. He thinks he's ruined the films.
I prefer them.
The best X-Men film was First Class, and that wasn't Bryan Singer.
Yeah, is it not the same kind of universe thing that they're doing
That was
now?
almost like a mic drop moment.
It was. I don't understand.
X2 was the best one. I
No.
think you'll find.
No.
Yeah.
Days of Future Past was amazing.
They got
Yeah.
a new guy.
Yeah.
Days of Future Past.
Yeah, definitely.
Apparently, we're very divided on the X-Men
Yeah.
film.
Quicksilver was brilliant.
Yeah.
Quicksilver made that
He's
film.
He's in the next
Better
one.
than the
I
Avengers,
know he
isn't
is.
No, Avengers Quicksilver was not better than Days of Future
No,
Past
no,
Quicksilver.
he
No.
wasn't.
Yeah, it's better.
No.
Well, to
No.
be fair, he wasn't in it for very long, was
No.
No, I'm against you.
Whispering it.
he?
They were both
Have you
good,
seen, speaking of the superhero ones, have you seen
not Winter Soldier.
the Captain America
Yeah.
Civil War yet?
Very
Yeah.
good.
I've not seen it.
It is fucking amazing.
What was that?
There's other people in the building.
Yeah, but they're dying.
No, they're
It
not.
did sound like screaming. I kind
all
of feel like
Just
I
lock
should
the
step
door.
in.
Right, block the door.
Yeah, should have.
No death in here.
Yeah, Civil War was amazing.
Really
Civil War was
good.
very good.
I've not
I loved
seen
it.
it.
I don't know,
was
I thought it could have been
laughing my
better. No, it wasn't a bad film. I just I think
Just
the
go and
hype
watch
kind of
X-Men,
outweighed
mate.
it. Maybe it's because
You
I've
go
read
and
some of the actual Civil
cheese
War
off
stuff
on the X-Men.
originally, and I know what the story is. and
Captain
that.
Loads
Cheese
of people were saying that they crammed too much in,
That could be it. Yeah.
but I loved it. I thought it was great because I like to watch films without knowing anything about them, so I don't really watch trailers either. So I had no
One character
idea.
at a time.
So I had no idea that Spider-Man was in it. Or
yeah,
Ant-Man
that bit was.
in
Oh,
it.
that was probably the best bit of the whole movie.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
What?
Spoiler drop.
Spoilers.
No, we know they're in it. If you.
I didn't.
He's been all over the
I've
trailers.
seen
in
it.
the trailer.
No, I
He's
don't
been
know
all
that.
over the trailers.
I've seen the film, but I've seen the trailers. I've not seen the film.
What
I've seen
about-
the trailer, it's fine.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, 'cause
Oh,
So the second trailer's out. There was a huge backlash after the first trailer because people just thought they were ruining it. Even the actors came out and said, "We don't know why they've edited it the way that they have. It's made us look like idiots."
and
now
second
the second
trailer,
trailer
the
came
reaction
out.
was exactly the same.
Well,
No.
no, some people think it's a lot sharper.
Yeah.
This trailer's much better.
I am very,
I
very
liked-
dubious.
After
I-
the first one, I didn't have any hope.
I
Going
don't
into
have-
it with hope, but after the second one, I got a little bit of hope back.
I think it's because you've got a lot of equal rights stuff going on at the moment. So what do they do with this film? They take 4 women and they put in a guy secretary just because he's, what was it?
They
Was
just
it
gender
Thor,
flipped
or
it,
basically,
yeah.
isn't
Chris,
it? Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth.
So, and they've kind of flipped it, and it's like, well, you're going back on values that you're trying to.
Yeah, it's almost
You know,
like you're making
you see,
too much
I-
of a point.
Yeah.
I don't think the majority of the world has issues with that. Like, I think it's just the media
I'd use that as
and
an
social
example
media
of
jumping on the
things,
back
you know.
of stuff. That
I
it's
thought
just
it.
really
I thought it was
not
almost more pointless that they made the driver character black, and in the first trailer, so stereotypically sort of like screaming
yes,
and running
that's
around.
a bit of an issue.
But it's just that's unimaginative.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's not very imaginative in some of the choices that they've made. They've gone, oh, we're going to change the entire cast of women, and then they've kind of run out of the imagination a little bit after that. They've also,
Yeah, that's all
in the
they've done.
trailer, they played the library bit for gags, rather than with the original, where that was actually genuinely scary
Yeah.
to watch as a child.
Well, that's because
You know?
he keeps referring to it as a comedy. It's not a comedy.
No.
Like, it has gags in it, but they're like very deadpan
Yeah.
gags. They're not like laugh out loud funny. They're just gags that you go, ha ha, yeah, we go. The biggest issue I have with it is with the original 3 Ghostbusters. they were winging it. They were scientists. They weren't heroes. They were sort of your everyday kind of plumber type characters. That literally strapped on nuclear accelerators and saved the world. This one, I don't get the feeling that they're like kind of, they know what they're doing. Yeah, we're going to save the world.
But isn't that the point though? The point is that now it's an institution. Now they're the ones answering the call, because it's not just like they're not disregarding the events of the first film. So it's like Ghostbusters is now an institution that they're a part of.
Yeah, maybe.
is
I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of
It's
think
very
that's the angle that they're
confused,
going
isn't
for.
it? Is it a reboot? Is it?
I think it's a sequel.
No, I think
No,
it
I
can't,
think it's
no,
not
it's,
a sequel,
it can't
it's a
be
reboot.
because they're putting characters in that were from the first.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They've got
Oh, then it's all
Library
the
Ghost.
Crocker shit.
They've
then.
got Library
Yeah.
Ghost, they've got Slimer in it.
All of the original
So
cast
it's-
make cameos apart from Howard Rose.
Oh,
Well,
well, disregard what I said then. It's going to be absolute bollocks.
But yeah, please do check out all of the rest of our content. Bye from us.
Bye.
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 I can hear an Izzy.
I can hear it.
And Izzy.
Had to-
Yeah,
Get her in.
we saw Izzy with
What I
Anna,
loved
that's
about
why.
the last one was like the
Is she
magic
going,
of
Anna?
like the internet. You can just go click and you can get a picture of it on screen. It's like I can't do that every 5 seconds, and now I want a picture of a zucchini.